Hey viewers, welcome to the Best Tools Review channel on YouTube. To make this video, we analysed hundreds of products and picked only the best tools for you. Please subscribe to our channel for more guides and check the description box below for product links and updated prices. So, let's get started.
In this video we going to checking out 5 best 20-gallon air compressor you can buy right now. We made this list based on tools performance, features, price, manufacturer's reputation and most importantly reviews of actual user. So, if you choose from this list, you can be rest assured that you are buying the best 20-gallon air compressor in the market. So, let's go for top 5. Our number 1 pick is Cable PXCMF220VW. This is also known for making various useful power tools and related accessories. It even makes air compressors for pneumatic tools including the one mentioned here. You get a 20-gallon air tank with a maximum air pressure rating of 150 psi in this air compressor. It even comes with a 1.5 HP motor that is quite powerful for its given price tag. This means that it is a highly reliable option if you are looking for air compressors. You also get a CFM rating of 5 CFM at 40 psi and 4 CFM at 90 psi. Our second best 20-gallon air compressor is Campbell Hausfeld DC200,000. This is another highly popular brand that makes all kinds of power tools. But it also makes air compressors, including the 20-gallon option present in this article. Its 20-gallon tank can easily and quickly fill up at this high pressure level due to its 1.3 HP motor. And you can use this motor for a long time since you get a 1-year warranty. As for its CFM rating, it offers 4 CFM at 90 psi due to its oil-free pump. The motor of this air compressor is also quite silent when compared with other similar options. Number 3 in our list is WEN2202. Air compressor option present in this article can be a great choice if you are on a budget. One of the best things about this WEN air compressor is that it is a value for money product. Despite its affordable price tag, it offers a 1.5 HP motor along with a 135 psi air tank. And it also comes with a 2-year warranty that makes it highly reliable and durable. This 20-gallon vertical air compressor is able to offer a CFM rating of 5.0 CFM at 40 psi and 3.8 psi at 90 psi. It is quite decent for its given price. Our fourth pick is DEWALT DXCMPA1982054. DEWALT is a highly reputable brand that is known for making all kinds of power tools. But as you would expect, it also makes various air compressors, including the one present in this article. This even offers a maximum air pressure of 155 psi. You get a CFM rating of 7.0 CFM at 40 psi and 5.7 CFM at 90 psi. As a result, you can use this air compressor for most applications out there. You can either use it with 120-volt electricity outlets or 240-volt ones by using a converter. Last in our list is Eagle EA6500. This can be another great option if you are looking for air compressors. We have mentioned a great option from the Silent series of air compressors in this article. Its 20-gallon air tank can offer a maximum air pressure rating of 125 psi. It can offer a CFM rating of 7.9 CFM at 40 psi and 6 CFM at 90 psi due to its powerful motor. As a result, this can be a great option if you require a high CFM value for your application. You get an oil-free double piston pump in this air compressor that is quite handy. Let's watch more.
First things first, be honest with yourself. What are you really going to use this compressor for? Is it going to be occasionally used in your home garage just to fill the tires on your hot rod? Or are you going to be running air tools as you sand down the entire body of your car? This is important because some of those tools can consume a lot of air. And the more air they consume, the larger tank you're going to need, the more horsepower you're going to need, and ultimately, the more input voltage you're going to need to run that compressor. So let's talk about electricity. Most houses, you're in your home garage, you have 120-volt outlets throughout. That's no problem. Those are the things powering the light bulbs in your garage. Very few of them have 230 or 240-volt outlets. Those are the kind of things that power your clothes washer. You've got a washer in your garage, you can unplug it, you can plug in a larger compressor. You can also have a certified electrician come to your house and rewire outlets in your garage to add more power. Again, more power, bigger compressor, better tools you can run. Now the next thing you need to think about is how much space do you have in your garage and how much noise can you make before you anger your neighbors. And that's important because a lot of compressors make a lot of noise. And in general, an oilless compressor or a single stage compressor, that thing can make upwards of 90 or 100 decibels. And what is 90 or 100 decibels? That's a loud car going by. So if you plan to work late at night, you need to make sure you can position that compressor in your garage where it's going to be muffled a little bit, while still having a lot of free air around it to keep the thing cool. There are compressors out there you can buy that have wheels on them. They're very portable. You know, if you've got jobs at the front of the garage or outside of the house, or you're gonna help out your neighbors, you might wanna look at a compressor with wheels on it. The one thing you need to think about though, is that in general, if a compressor's got wheels on it, it's portable, but it's not as large as one that's meant to be bolted on the ground. That one there has a 60-gallon air tank. It's perfect for running high volume tools like a dual action sander or a grinder, that sort of thing, the kind of tool you'll use for long periods of time that eats up a lot of air. That is not portable. You need to set it down, you need to bolt it down, you need to make sure it's positioned properly, has the proper input voltage, and that thing is a workhorse. It's gonna do anything in your garage you need. So let's talk about applications for an air compressor. There's two guys I think at home right now. You're the kind of guy who's gonna work all the time on cars and you're gonna use tools like this. This is a 6-inch random orbit palm sander. Uses about 15 CFM of air. This is a 3-inch cutoff tool. This, at full song, will eat up 31 CFM of air, which is a lot. Now what does that tell you? You need as much reserve tank and as much compressor power as you can afford. If you're a guy who's at home and you're probably only filling up tires or your kids' pool toys, or you have the patience of a monk, you don't need a ton of compressor. Because what ends up happening is when you use this tool, you're gonna sand a bit and then you're gonna stop because this thing's not gonna run very efficiently. You're gonna wait for that compressor to fill up the air tank and then you can keep going. Like I said, if you're super patient, you don't need a monster compressor. But if you're gonna hurry or you wanna work efficiently or you're gonna use tools like this, buy as much tank and as much compressor as you can afford. So you know what tools you're gonna be running and you know how much air each tool consumes. To choose the right compressor, you should add up the CFM requirements of each of those tools, assuming you and your buddy are gonna work at the same time in the garage, and then add 30% to that number. That'll tell you exactly how much compressor you need.